Hi guys, I'm the Bear Panda and today I've got a little test video. I'm trying to record some Civilization 5. It's a game I've loved. I put about 400 hours into it in the last 6 months. It's quite a lot of time. It's a really fun game. You should always start with a scout when you're playing this game. Strategy game. Turn-based strategy. First thing you should do is set your cities onto production focus, but then lock your citizen onto a food tile of food with it on it. This tile's got 2 food, because that will mean that when it grows to population 2, the second citizen will automatically go into this tile first, and then I can move him on, and it's basically a free 2 hammers. Then you start building a scout, because early scouting is pretty essential in this game. It's probably the best thing to do. I mean, on some maps it's best to build a monument instead, because you start on an island, so it's just easier. And you do a bit of scouting with your warrior. I've got a stone and a marble and a wheat, so that would be good. How much gold have I got? I've only got any gold, so I might buy that tile. Or when I've earned that tile, I might try and buy the wheat tiles, because it's a 2 food, 1 hammer tile, and this is only a 2 food tile, and 2 food, and 2 food, 2 production. You want to have a bit of both. 2 food, 2 gold, it's alright, but it's not amazing. You're better off with food production. Pottery is always a good thing to start with, just because a granary is always good, and a shrine's good for getting early religion. I've got a bit of floodplains here, so desert folklore might be alright. Not really seen too far. This might be able to build a Petra city, but I don't see it as likely. Especially, I think this might be a coastline, which is a bit weird to have a desert on a coast. I'll check that out when I get my scouts, because I'm moving my worker down here. I'm just going to end my turn. I think this is just like just a load of mountains. Oh no, this is a little pass through the mountains, but it looks like jungle, and that's going to be a bit awkward to go through, just because I don't really like jungle. Oh no, actually I'll be alright. I'll go search around here. I might be able to put a city down here if it's a luxury around here and get a really nice defensible city. If I was playing as the Incans, I'd be able to build terrace farms, and they're really good farms that you can build on hills near mountains. Ooh, just found Syria. Oh, they're pretty shit civ to be. No, they're alright, but they're pretty shit civ. Especially, yeah, it's just shit. I'm only playing an Emperor just because this is a little test. Ooh, look at that pro-warrior movement. Or is it there? It was standing somewhere around there. Ooh, some citrus. It's a luxury. Yeah, I told you it was a coast. Ooh, but another... Ooh. Want a ruin. You want to get ruins in the early game. They give you lots of bonuses and stuff. Then you build a monument. Basically, these are luxuries. Marble, wine, and citrus, the luxuries, and you want to have at least 1 luxury per city if you want to keep your civ happy. Stone, fish, sheep, and wheat aren't luxuries, and you don't really. They're alright. They're just like little bonus tiles. Like that tile's got an extra food. That's got an extra production hammer. This is an oasis. It's got an extra 3 food and a gold, because it's like in the middle of a desert. It shouldn't give me anything. And end my turn again. Waiting for it to load. Got 2 citizens now, and it's locked my second person onto this tile, but now I'm going to move them onto this tile instead. And so get the extra food. But I got 2 free hammers out of keeping that guy on that tile for an extra turn. Now I can get this, and I've got pottery for free, like 2 or 3 turns early. Now I'm going to keep scouting down here. Ooh. So I think this is like a little peninsula, or big peninsula here, and like the main map is this way, so I might want to think about moving my scout that way instead of this way. Animal husbandry is always good, because horses are just a nice little boost to production that you're not really going to get from another thing. You're not really going to get just that 1 hammer until you got a worker. Oh, a city-state, that might be good. But, oh yeah, and there's a whale here, so a city here might be good. I mean, it's a bit of like flat desert here, so it's a bit pointless having a city like here or here. But maybe there's some good tiles down there. I can't really check now because I want to move my scout over here, and I want to move my warrior up here to explore this area. Ooh. Let's go. Oh, got a nice 15 gold from that. Let's see. Move my worker. Move my scout. In 3 turns, my culture is gonna take this marble tile, and then I can see about buying that wheat tile. And actually, no, it might only be 2 turns because this monument will give me 2 culture a turn once I've got it. Move on to these bananas. Oh, and there's a barbarian camp. How lovely. Now what? Oh, I've already got this thing. 30. Now I can put him on there and get an extra hammer, and then I see 8 turns to build a granary, and now 7 turns, and I've still got all my food. I think I'll build a granary. You can't really go wrong with a granary in the early game, unless you like go granary first, but that's not even possible unless you get really fucking lucky with technology. I think there's a horse there because it's in a production more than it should be. Yeah, it might be a nice city here if there's 2 fish. If there's like a 3rd fish, it'll be like an okay city. If there's like a pearl or a crab or something, it'll be a really good city. Because then it'll have 2 luxuries. You know, it'll be worth it. Unless if I can settle the city before the city state expands too much. Scout. Might be worth putting a city up here. You know, Man's get an observatory, which is like a mid-game thing, gives you plus 50% science in that city, and that's quite important because science is probably the most important thing in this game. I'm going to go tradition. You can't really go wrong with tradition. I mean, these 2 bonuses only really affect the capital. I mean, literally only affect the capital. But, you know, you've already got your capital in the early game. You don't really want to expand too much. No, I don't want archery. What do I want? What have I got around? I've got some stone. We'll go for... no. That's the wrong thing. I want to get masonry, so that I can build a quarry. When I've got my quarry, I can build a worker that can turn this into a quarry and this into a quarry, and maybe this into a quarry. Maybe it'll be good as a quarry because it's only a desert tile, so it's a bit shit. But if I get a quarry and a stoneworks, it'll probably be alright. Ooh. Barbarians getting this. Ooh, and a tall. If I build, let's see, 1, 2, 3. No, I can't get the atoll and the whale, and I'd have to sell on the bison. Like even if it was one closer, so there's not much point anyway. There's a lot of sheep around here. Ooh, another ruin. I've not had many ruins. Ooh, silk. I'll have to put a city around here to try and get that silk. So you need probably 1 luxury per city. I'll use this warrior to have like a little check around here. But if I'm like right, I basically want a city here, here, and here as my 4 cities, and maybe a 5th city here or just a bit further on. Like 4 or 5 cities is just like it's pretty good. You can't really go wrong with like 4 or 5 cities. Like generally you want just as long as you have the happiness to support it, like you cannot go wrong with more cities. I'm gonna try and kill that barbarian camp first, and got a crudely drawn map. Got a horse, truffles. I'll try and build a city down here and get that horse and truffle and the banana. And I was right, there was a horse there, as I predicted. And another ancient ruin, maybe I'll go for that. And they want me to help fight the barbarians. Go have a look down here, try and get that ruin. Love this game. I'm gonna try and gonna leave this on its production for more time, because if I put it on this, it would be 11 turns until